Good afternoon, everyone. Started hauling manure yesterday. Third load, and seen some steam rolling at the back from it was colder last night, and the warm manure causes some steam. But I'm pulling the hydroram back, and same comes out of here, but there ain't no steam coming in here. It was smoke. I blew the bearing apart. So I went to town today. Went to like 5 different places. Went to the Canadian bearing dealer and everything. They didn't even have a bearing. Found one at Princess Auto. So we're gonna cut the old bearing, the bushing that holds it all on. There's a pair of helicopters going by there. 1, 2. Cool. We're gonna cut that off with the angle grinder. That's what holds the bearing in place. And then we're gonna clean the shaft up. There's a little hole there, but we won't have to worry about that one for today. And then put it on and try to be going with it in the next hour. This bearing here should be good. The reason why it blew up is because I got the 4955 on it. And this manure spreader is rated for 100 horsepower and not 200. And I had too many RPMs running and just melted the thing. So I found ball bearings sitting in here too, so it's all from this one bearing. So we'll get that fixed. My dad's working on the 64 right now. Alternator went on it. I'm trying to figure that out for the past week. How's that going for you?
Pain in the ass. Yeah, we were told it was not the alternator the first trip to town 4 days ago. Oh, come on.
Turns out it was the alternator. Tractor started right up. First we got it off. It's down there. This is what the old bearing looks like. That's supposed to be inside there with all these ball bearings in it, and a seal on each side. These ball bearings I found in here, the rest of them are out God knows where, but got it as clean as soon as we get tapped on there, it should go right on. I cleaned it up a bit with the sandpaper. That hole's there from it running with no bearing in it pretty well. Got a hole burn out of it, but we're gonna get it tapped on and set back in there. We're gonna try and do some beans. We got this field done here the other day. Today's the Thursday deadline we have for ourselves, October 10th. We pulled the plug on the winter wheat. We're not gonna plant it. It's too late in the year. It's like planting beans on the 20th of June. It's the last bit of the date to plant it. You're not going to get the full yield. Should have been planted a couple weeks ago. We didn't have fields ready. We've been working on breakdowns. Everything we've touched this year's broke down. All 4 tractors, combine, haybine, harvester, all our wagons. Everything's just broke. So we're not doing the wheat. We'll just plant the oats next spring. We'll plant probably 80 acres of oats next year. and then we'll go at it and try and get the winter wheat planted next fall. Saying that, we can get some more beans off today. We got a truck come the other day. That bin's empty. The wagon on the right there still has a bit in it. We're gonna fill that one up, and I'll probably do the one with the no tarp on it, fill it up with the 2 in the bin, and take the one without the tarp back and do the field back there. We're gonna do 8 acres at the end of the road there and get hopefully a wagon and a half filled up off that, and then head back there and then fill the other wagon and back it in. So then tomorrow, I'm not here tomorrow, gotta go back to school. Didn't go to school today because I thought we were doing winter wheat stuff, but turns out, and I was gonna haul out part of the manure pile until last night. I blew apart the spreader. It legit, I think, caught fire in there, but I had some water on me and I tossed a bit of water on it and cooled it off a bit. Tore it apart when I got back home at like 7:30 last night in the dark. Took the bearing off it this morning and went to town. So we're getting that fixed now. Gonna try and haul out probably 5 more loads of manure tonight and get roughly 15 acres of soybeans harvested. I'll leave the 2 tarped wagons. We might fill a dump box today too if we have enough time. Try and get the 2 tarped wagons good to go for tomorrow, so then Dad just has those to fill, and then they're easy to tarp up, doesn't have to back anything in. So he can do that himself, just tarp them and bring them back up to the yard. We've got it all put back together. New bearing in there. Had to pull it all out, so we had to take all that off, pull it out. But we got it all back together now, chain on, tightened up. Good to go haul some more manure. We're going. Let's see if this will turn on here. Much quieter. Didn't even hear it start. Sweet. I guess that bearing was a problem for a while. I'll do that out in the field because there's manure down there that the bottom of it's open, so it'll just fall out on the driveway. We don't want to do that, so I'm gonna do a loop around there, get the mud off the tires, and then come back around. I'm at the pile for the first load. Dad's gonna combine. We're gonna do this field right here. It's about 8 acres we're gonna knock out tonight. I'm not worrying about loading the bin tonight. Dad said he can do it in the morning before he can combine tomorrow afternoon. All he has to do to fix tomorrow now, since we're not doing the wheat, is put the hose back on the 49 for the coolant. So he's gonna do that tomorrow morning and load the bin. Gives him something to do in the morning, and yeah, then he can roll all afternoon with 3 wagons and dump box. First load is loaded up. Here comes the combine. He's making a trip around, so he couldn't make it up to the yard with the tree and the house there, so he's coming around the field here and gonna come up to there. I'll bring this into the yard and bring the 2 wagons out with the other tractor. I don't know if you can see him. I'm just going around the field so he doesn't make ruts or anything. Can't make it through that pathway there, so not too bad. Combine just made a pass up. I got the 1 wagon behind me. Tarp off, we'll go out and check, see how much is in it. not too bad. Should hold a bit of a hopper. We'll get this full, put the tarp back on, and bring the other wagon out. Beautiful day. Rained all last night. I wish we were planting wheat, but too windy to spray. We're past our planting date. So, combine instead, combine and haul manure. Manure pile's just right there, so not too bad. Just got the first dump unloaded. This wagon ain't full, so I'll go get the other wagon, put it out the other end of the field. First load is done. This is where I'm hauling it, just beside the corn silage field here. Once I get over to, before it goes on to that, I'll head down the road to the oat field. We're spreading lime on that field, so I kind of want to get the lime on it before I put the manure on, because if you put the manure on before, the lime will just go on that, and there's no point in that. So we're gonna spray it, put lime on it, then I'll hold the rest of the manure pile to that. Just gonna got a few loads on here. I think we got 2 or 3 more loads on. There's a section out in the middle there I can toss some on where I divided the field up, so I can toss probably a load or 2 there and a load or 2 left here. I guess my 5 loads done tonight and some beans all back up to the yard. Last load of the night is complete. So, my cousin came over to help. He's got the first wagon brought up there. He's gonna go get the second one in a bit, probably. We're gonna get back up to the yard and park this. This field is pretty well done. I'm not doing 1 or 2 up through the middle there. But this is as far as I'm going over to the corn. I'll be done hauling manure till later next week, which isn't too bad actually though, because then we can get the lime put on that other field, get it sprayed, and haul some more beans next week. Because this is the gap we have here, so maybe 2 passes. So I'm not even gonna bother. Get the corn off before I start hauling manure here. Close the back windshield here. I hope everyone enjoyed today's video. Kind of an eventful one. Blew up the spreader. Got the 64 fixed, that's pretty good. Now we have 4 operational tractors again. Dad's gonna fix the hose on this tractor tomorrow, and we'll have 4 complete operational tractors. And yeah, got 6 loads out of the manure piles so far. We have 40 plus acres combined already. That'll be a decent amount. Tonnage, I think, I'd say we did probably 12 ton today. Maybe 10 ton. 10 or 12 ton today. And we had 20, 10, 15, 45 ton off that other 35 acres, so pretty decent. We're up to 55 ton harvested already. Got 250 acres left to go. I'm gonna move on. Talk to you guys in the next one.